So my overall verdict of Adderall is cheers. Clearly it's not working. No thoughts right now. Been in a really good mood all day. Kind of very disappointed. I feel a little like, ooh, that loss of appetite is real. Oh, I'm crying. I feel great. I feel great. Holy fuck. Hi, my name is Kristy and I got prescribed Adderall 2 days ago. I would say that I was diagnosed with ADHD 2 days ago, but they can't officially do that yet. I'll get more into that later. It's taken me 2 days to be able to get around to taking this, but I think it's time. I'll get into all of like the symptoms of the ADHD later and the diagnosis and all of that, but I really just want to, oh, it's got a little seal on it. There we go. Cheers. It is currently 9:21 in the morning. It is a Thursday. I do have uni today. That is why I'm taking it today. And one of the side effects that I keep getting told of is the loss of appetite. And my doctor was very much like, make sure you eat on time even if you don't feel like it. So we're gonna go make some breakfast. Let's go. Bone apple teeth. There's nothing special. I also have a Yakult. I was gonna make a coffee machine's right there, but since it's my first time taking meds, I didn't want it to like interfere because I wanted to know what just the med felt like. So the tablets are 5 grams each and I can take up to 6 a day, but the doctor was very much like, the first day just take 1 and slowly build your way up to it. So who knows, maybe I won't even feel this one, but because I'm only taking 1 tablet a day, I'm gonna be recording the whole week just so we really fully get the experience in full. I'm going to leave after uni. Let's go. Alright, I just drove to Luca's house because we're carpooling to uni together. Honestly, I don't feel anything. I keep thinking, ooh, maybe I do, but I really don't. Usually in my head, there's like an audio loop of like a song or like something in the background. Since this morning I woke up, it's been, It's Time to Go by Taylor Swift. Normally I don't really realize it until I like start paying attention. I feel like I have no thoughts right now. I don't know if that's a medication or if I just have no thoughts. Like I was trying to, like when I was, oh my god, I can't talk. There's no thoughts in my brain. Maybe that's the medication. I usually can't talk, but it's like my thoughts are gone. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I don't think I'm focusing as much as losing focus of everything at once. I forgot what I was gonna say. I feel like this is the opposite of what I'm supposed to feel. Hi. It's currently 1:04. It's been 3.5 hours. It's supposed to last 4 to 6 hours. And so I don't think I feel anything. So I think maybe 1 tablet is maybe too little. Kind of very disappointed. I was waiting to feel something. I had my laptop out. I'm at a cafe in uni. I was gonna do something and I got nothing done. Okay, the only thing is I can't think. Like my brain feels blank. It's not silent. I've heard a lot of people say that their brains are like quiet. There's still white noise and it's still buzzing, but I can't think. Words aren't coming to my head. And I'm really hoping that that's not the Adderall because that's not ideal. That's not what I want. I was gonna take some more and then I realized I didn't even bring it. I forgot. So maybe I am less tired than I normally would be. I feel like normally I would have a coffee and I would feel like I do now, but I didn't have a coffee. So maybe that balanced it out. Maybe I'm too tired. Maybe I should have taken another one or I should have gotten more sleep. But either way, we'll try again tomorrow. Another day, another pill. That sounds fucked. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I think that my downfall yesterday was not having the caffeine that I would normally have anyway. I mean, also because I only had 1. So, let's go make a matcha. Let's go make a matcha. Let's go. Listen, I don't feel any different. I feel energized. See, I don't know if I'm feeling something just because I tell myself I am or if I'm actually feeling it. I did talk to myself in the car, so maybe that's just a thing I do now, apparently, when I'm on Adderall. But apart from that, I don't feel anything. But I'm gonna skate now and we're gonna see if anything changes and if I feel anything. Woo! Was that a cool transition? I hope so. I left my water. Clearly it's not working. I'm just saying. It's so scary today. Dates is today and everyone's going hard. I don't know if I feel something or if I just feel caffeinated. But I feel awake for the amount of sleep I had. Coffee would have done the job though. I don't know, maybe I need to keep increasing my dosage. Thank you. I'm going home.
So you can either draw from the pantry, but you guys all got open pots too.
Bone apple tea. My mouth is really dry. I think that's the side effect I'm feeling. I've been in a really good mood all day, but I don't know if that's because first of all, I had caffeine, which caffeine always puts me in a good mood. I went skating, I exercised, and then the social aspect of seeing friends. I think side effects wise, I did feel a loss of appetite. I was not hungry, didn't eat before skating, made myself eat anyway, as you saw, and I couldn't finish the last bite. The other thing is dry mouth. I feel that's definitely the Adderall. I felt that yesterday and I feel it again today. I don't like it, but you know what? It makes me drink more water. So this is my second fill up of the day. Today's Sunday. I'm currently at work. I didn't take Adderall yesterday, Saturday, or today, but I did have a matcha double shot coffee iced thing. Oh my God. This morning, and I feel great, and honestly I'm in a good mood again, and I feel the same as Friday when I took that 2 tablets and I got really good mood. I don't really want to take it on the weekend. I'm just working and I don't really care enough about my retail job to be on Adderall, to be honest, but I feel a little hyper. I feel a little woo, and that's just caffeine, and I feel the same as I did when I was on Adderall. Maybe the 10 milligrams isn't doing it. We'll find out. It's Tuesday. I forgot to take them yesterday because after the whole weekend off, it's been 2 days, and I just forgot I had them. And I was just telling her because I missed last week's class to get diagnosed.
Oh, and I actually have to check my Adderall.
Yeah, and she was like, did you get meds? And I was like, oh yeah. Alright, cheers. Bottoms up. Let's see what 3 does. I've only taken 2 so far. I'm gonna be bouncing off the walls. Not me filming in the bathroom. I felt the Adderall kick in halfway into class because I was falling asleep, and then all of a sudden my heart was kind of racing, but it was kind of the same effect as caffeine. I just felt like I was amped up, and clearly I still am a little bit. I was really tired before, and after my last class finished, I had a really big urge to just sit down and do my assessment. But I do have another class right now, and I haven't been to this one since week 4, so it's the last week. I feel like I should at least show up. Wish me luck in class. Restless. I feel restless, and I feel like I'm not supposed to feel restless. And clearly I've been walking around. I need water. That's a fucking shit bubbler, isn't it? I feel very restless and caffeinated, and I thought that you were supposed to feel calm and focused if you actually have ADHD, and that you feel restless if you don't. But then it's not like I want ADHD, obviously, but at this point, if I don't have it, then I'm just a lazy, non-functioning piece of shit human. Oh my God, it's raining now. You know what? Finishing class now. I did focus really well in that class, and I finally started my assessment that has 40% weight, and I haven't started until now. And now actually all I want to do is sit down and actually work on it, which rarely ever happens to me. I always just leave class and I'm like, bye, close my laptop, go home. So maybe 3 is where it's at. I'm actually feeling it, and I'm really glad that it's not raining now that I'm walking out. Nope, it's sprinkling a little bit. It's not too bad. But I'm gonna take advantage of this, and I'm gonna sit down somewhere and work on that assessment. I feel rejuvenated. I have so much energy. I like the urge to sit down and do my work. I rarely ever feel that. I'm very excited. I'm seated here with my laptop. This is wild. I have this drive in my head to get uni shit done. This never happens. It's not that I can focus, it's that I have a drive to do things that are uni related and not just play games and do whatever the fuck I want. If I felt this all the time, yeah, I could sit down and study every day. I'm about to fucking finish this assessment in 1 sitting. Bro, I feel amped. I feel great. I feel great. I feel great. I feel great. I feel so good right now. Now, where the fuck did I park? God. Just threw my phone so hard. There are so many runners out and about right now. Might be productive, but I will never be that productive. Holy shit, everyone's doing sports right now. Although I guess I am going to go do sports, so maybe I am that productive actually. Off ice class. Let's go. This is Sophie after off ice. You know what? Yeah, I wasn't hungry going into it. I was actually thinking, where can I go eat? I don't feel like eating anything. And then halfway through, we're doing stretches, and I was like, Fuck, I'm fucking hungry. That loss of appetite is real, and now it's hitting me. Ugh.
Go Sunnybank. Yeah.
Sunnybank. Bone apple tea. Good night. Oh, it's hot. Okay, so clearly that wasn't good night because it is now 1:40 a.m. and I just finished 3/4 of another one of my assessments. I don't know what happened. Inspiration just kind of hit, and it's not like I couldn't have fallen asleep. Like, I am so tired, but I couldn't like ignore the inspiration, you know. And now it's truly good night. Good night. Okay, I knew this would happen because I had a really good day yesterday, and every time that I have a really good day and really productive day where I feel great, the next one I just can't get out of bed and I get nothing done and I just sit around and time just passes. And I knew that was gonna happen because that's what usually happens. I have like one good day out of maybe the week, maybe once every 2 weeks, and then for the next few days after that I do absolutely nothing and I feel like shit. And I've been trying to like learn to like accept that and not be too hard on myself because that doesn't help anyone. Why am I emotional right now? I don't know why I'm crying. Oh my god, I've never cried on camera before. Fuck, I didn't turn my camera on expecting to cry. This is wild. I woke up at 9 this morning and I was like, I've got all these things I want to get done, like it's going to be a great day. And then I woke up and I just like couldn't get out of bed for 2 hours. And then next thing I knew it was like 12, that's 3 hours, fuck. I was literally in bed for 3 hours and I couldn't get up and I was like, okay, all I have to do is just like take my meds and I'll be good. But like, I couldn't like fucking just get up. Like the water was right next to me, the meds were right there, I just couldn't do it. That clock's never correct, by the way. I don't know what's going on there. That's another thing I need to fix. Fucking October, it's like 28, 29 degrees, what the fuck? I literally don't know why I'm crying. I was not crying. I was not close to I didn't think I was close to crying. Anyways, so I finally got out of bed at some point and I took some meds and I brushed my teeth and I ate some leftover food. It's like the bare minimum, but I'm like trying so hard to be like, yeah, good job, you did that. It's like my brain goes, you're a fucking lazy piece of shit. Oh my god. I was like, I haven't had a good cry in a while. And I feel like every once in a while I like need to let it out. This breakdown was not planned for today. How fitting that my first breakdown is on a video where I talk about ADHD. My Adderall should have kicked in by now. And there's nothing I want to do more than clean this fucking room. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I've been living like this for the past like 2, 3, I don't know, a lot of months. Okay, you know what? Oh fuck. I'm gonna clean my room. I'm gonna clean my room right now. And usually filming me doing productive things actually help because it's kind of like a way of accountability, which is why I have so many like get my shit together with me, like room cleaning videos and stuff. This is what happens when you have a cat. It's a lot of hours later. It is very dark. And this is as good as my room is ever going to look. Yay! Anyways, I found this while I was cleaning up. And I bought this in Kmart. It was $2. Fake Lego cello. So I just wanted to build this real quick. Oh my god. I lost one of these little pieces. It went into this crack. I saw it happen. In the picture, the bow just like stands. I'm gonna go to bed now. My camera's running out of charge. We'll try everything again tomorrow. I cleaned my room today and I made this. And I'm going to learn to be okay with that. Good night. Bye. So It's been over a month since that last little clip you just saw where I had a full breakdown, and I thought I would just do a quick little recap and like a summary of what I feel like my first month on Adderall has been like. So I haven't been taking it consistently at all. So quickly going to touch on my ADHD that I just got diagnosed with. Not officially yet, because I need to go back for a second appointment and show my old school report cards to prove that I've been struggling with all this stuff since childhood before I can have an official diagnosis, which it doesn't really matter, to be honest, because I still have the meds. So my biggest problem with ADHD is the executive dysfunction. It's so bad. I rarely get anything done. I feel like I have so much ambition and I have so many dreams and things that I want to achieve, but I'll be stuck in like, they call it an ADHD paralysis, and I'll sit there on my phone or something, and on the outside I just look like I'm calm and I'm just chilling and I'm just scrolling on my phone, but on the inside I'm like screaming at myself, being like, get up, get the fuck up, go do something, you have this and this and this and this you need to do, go do it. And for hours I will just sit there, but I will not be able to physically get up and do the things that I want to get done. And it's not even just fun things like scrolling on my phone. For the past few months I've had this problem where I'll take a shower before I go to bed, I'll get out of the shower and I'll just stand there, and the more tired I am, the longer I'll do this for and the harder it is for me to snap out of it. But I will stand in the bathroom. Sometimes I sit. If I sit, it's gone. I'm gonna be there for hours, and the whole time I'm like screaming at myself in my head like, get up, go to bed, you need to wake up early tomorrow, what are you doing? It frustrates me so much, and I feel like that was always my biggest problem. And up until kind of recently I didn't know that it was ADHD. I just thought I was a lazy piece of shit. So actually it's been so validating. It's been so nice being like, oh, it's not that I'm bad, there's actually chemicals wrong in my brain. There's obviously a lot of other things that I struggle with my ADHD, but I bring that one up because the Adderall, this is what helps with the Adderall, is it lets me start things which I normally would not be able to start. I am so used to starting my assessments like the day before it's due, and I remember in high school I used to be scared of due dates, and there would actually be a pressure, oh it's due, I need to do this now, and I would never have a late assessment handed in. But I don't know what it is about uni, I've been so slack with it to the point where the due dates don't even scare me anymore, so it's not even enough to like pressure me to do my assessments. In my head I'm like, oh, what's the worst that can happen, I'll drop out, which is so bad. And also probably why I've dropped out so many times. When I took Adderall, I started taking it last week of uni. I had 3 assessments left in 3 of my different courses, and I ended up getting them done so fast. One of them I handed in a week before it was due, which is literally unheard of for me. I am so used to pushing the time and handing things in like 10 minutes before it's due. And my very last piece of assessment I handed in a full 24 hours before it was due. Maybe this is normal for some people, but for me it is. I've literally never done this, and I feel like most of like the high that I feel from it, that second last day when I was really happy, I feel like, yeah, sure, maybe some of it was the drug making me feel happy and boosting my mood, but I feel like most of the mood boost when I take Adderall is from the feeling of getting things done and just like the excitement and satisfaction of completing things on time, because I'm so used to not being able to do that. Not to brag, but this semester I've got 2 out of my 3 courses grades back, and I got 2 7s. To think that before the semester I was struggling so hard with not even passing my classes, I was struggling with like finishing my semester and not dropping out, let alone not failing it. And then I take ADHD meds in the very last week, do all my final assessments, and all of a sudden I got top grades in 2 of my classes. I know that Adderall isn't like a cure-all for everything, and there are a lot of side effects which I'm gonna get into, but I'm so thankful to be able to have that. Even if I don't take it a lot, just having that in the back of my mind, being like, oh, if I really need to get something done and I just can't make myself do it, there is an option, just gives me so much relief. I feel so much less stressed knowing that at least there's like a backup plan, even if I don't always take it. So why I didn't think that I like felt anything at the very start of this video when I first took Adderall is because it actually really does feel like caffeine. If I'm just out and about going off in my day and not specifically trying to get anything done, it pretty much feels like caffeine. I'm more energized, I am kind of in a good mood usually, and that extra energy lets me get a lot more things done than I would normally. But the difference that I've noticed between coffee and Adderall, for me personally, coffee usually makes me feel more like hyper, like I want to do something physically productive. like clean my room or go to the gym or walk my dog or whatever. And if I tried to sit down and actually get something done, like desk work wise, it's really hard to like not fidget and want to like walk around and be like, oh, I can't sit here, I can't sit still. Whereas with Adderall, I feel like I can get things done more desk work wise, and I'm more productive doing something where I'm sitting down and focusing just what's in front of me as opposed to like physical tasks, which is really interesting. I feel like there's now options for me to play around with if I ever need that extra boost of energy to like get something done. I have 2 different options. So I always just used to drink coffee whenever I needed that extra energy boost. I feel like the feeling is almost like normally there is kind of a fog around me, and it's like a physical heavy weight that's pushing me down. And so every time I try to do something, it's hard to like move through the jello fog and get things done, and it's hard to get up. Whereas when I take Adderall, instead of that fog, it's almost like there's a wind behind my back pushing me forwards, being like go 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 go, and that's what lets me get all my stuff done. Side effects, however, that go 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 voice, my heart rate increases so much. There's been a few times in my life where I've had too much caffeine and I've felt that same way, and a lot of times I have to like take deep slow breaths to be able to like, okay, calm down, it's okay, and then be able to focus on what I'm doing. And I mentioned this a lot in the video, but loss of appetite was a really big one. I always have to make sure that I eat before I take my meds, and that I finish my food before the meds kick in if I do it the other way around. Because once the meds hit, I will not feel hungry at all. And the way that I know that the meds have worn off is like I will feel hungry all of a sudden. It'll just hit me like a fucking truck, and my stomach will hurt, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot to eat. Which is not good, but it's also really hard to eat even though I know I'm hungry while I'm on Adderall. It's hard to get food down. I also get really thirsty, my mouth will get really dry, and so will my lips. I find myself putting on chapstick a lot and drinking a lot of water, but a lot of times I'll be so focused with whatever I'm trying to get done that the whole time I'll be like, drink water, you're thirsty, you're thirsty, you're thirsty, and then I just won't. It's like flipped, it's the other way around. Usually I'm okay with getting water when I need it. Sometimes I did feel nauseous, which I hate. Like, feeling like you kind of want to throw up is literally the worst feeling in the world for me, which kind of sucks. There was one time where I got really dizzy, but I don't think I feel the dizziness that much. And the other thing is, as you just saw from the last day of the vlog, I sometimes get really sad the next day. I think because I'm on such a high from getting so much stuff done, the next day I'll wake up, I'll be really tired because I'll have done more than I thought I did and physically just exhaust myself without realizing. But in my head, I'm trying to keep up the same thing that I did yesterday and trying to do even more and do even better. And when I can't do that, I get really upset and just like disappointed in myself, and I'm trying to work on that. And sometimes my eyes really hurt the next day because I'm staring at my computer screen all day without realizing and without like taking proper breaks. And at the end of the night or the next morning, I'll wake up and my eyes will just be like really heavy to open, and I feel like my eyesight is getting a lot worse than it already is. It's already really bad. So that's something I need to watch out for. I need to like regularly set breaks on my phone. Look away, look out a window or something, walk around, go pee, go get some more water. Otherwise I will just like hyperfixate on whatever I'm doing the whole day, which used to be my only way to get anything done. I used to have to like hope for a hyperfixation day, and I would never be able to choose when that day is. It just comes and goes whenever it feels like. So I feel like with the Adderall, I now have a choice of when the hyperfixation day is, even though it's not great having to hyperfixate to get things done, but I feel like it's better than not getting anything done at all. Even this video, I've been meaning to edit this video for the past month. Yesterday I finally popped some Adderall. I sat down, did almost the whole thing in like one day. I did sit down for like 15 hours straight. My back is killing me. So my overall verdict of Adderall is I'm glad it's there. I'm glad it's an option. I'm glad that now if I really need to get something done, I can. At the same time, I feel like it's not that good for me and I shouldn't take it that much, because sitting there for like 12 plus hours a day not moving and doing one thing at a desk is really not healthy for me. And the burnout after is kind of, it's worth it when I have to get something done, but if it happens a lot, I feel like it's not worth it. I don't know. I'm still only a month in and I haven't been taking it consistently, so maybe I've been taking it for like 2 weeks realistically. One day I'll do a video on like my actual ADHD and all my struggles growing up as like a gifted kid, and how that kind of ruined my life, to be honest. I feel like it'd be really therapeutic for me. But for now, this is my first week trying Adderall, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it was somewhat helpful, insightful, entertaining maybe. I cried for the first time on camera. I think it was the first time. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!